Hello everybody, I recently re-downloaded Skyrim and I have been experimenting with it a little bit, and I think I have found the best Dragonborn you can make. You know, from race, equipment, the weapons, your fight style. I really think I have found the most effective way to go about it. So let's just dive right into it. First of all, I am thinking Khajiit. Because, well, you don't want to be carrying around a torch because you're basically giving up an entire arm, and you don't, when you're just battling in caves, which happens quite often in this game, and you really don't want to have to cast spells like Mage Light or Candlelight all the time. So go for Khajiit, because they allow you to see in the dark. That is their racial ability. In fact, their racial ability is not limited to one use per day, so clearly that puts them at a very, very large advantage. And also, they do extra damage when they use unarmed attacks. So, in case you don't have your weapons with you, you can still pack a punch. So that's quite positive, it's quite good. Now, where to start? Let's ignore the armor for now. Bit of backstory. When I first played this game, I thought, oh, it just looks like... Well, when I first saw the game, about 8 years ago or something, I thought, well, that just looks like 3D RuneScape. What's the point? And in fact, it is slightly inspired by RuneScape, because this game also has a scimitar. So, a lot of games have scimitars, yes. But in this game, the scimitar is also the fastest weapon, just like it is in RuneScape. So therefore, obviously, you should go with a scimitar. But I ask you, what's better than a scimitar? 2 scimitars! Yes, with this you can cut down any Stormcloak or Imperial, if that's your opinion, if that's how you swing, without any problem. Now, of course, because you have 2 weapons, you will have to sacrifice the use of a shield, because, like I said, you have 2 weapons. So you go for heavy armor, obviously. And I have a bit of a... It doesn't look too great, I'll be honest. I have a bit of a mixed set of armor, orcish helmet, steel plate, gauntlets, steel armor, and then some dwarven boots. But it doesn't matter. It looks weird. But you just have to go for each individually strongest piece of armor you can find. You don't get extra bonuses for having them all match. And you might think, well, if you advance in the heavy armor tree, good point, onto the skills. Because what you want to be focusing on, okay, so heavy armor, it is heavy, but you don't want your armor to be heavy, you want your armor to be light. So instead, put all of your perks and just training and all of the money so you can train with Grauka in the market in Riften, for example, in light armor. It makes your armor very light because, let's be honest, if you give in to the heavy armor thing, your armor is going to be heavy. And because you're using 2 hands to fight, you're going to want to spend a whole bunch of money on training 2-handed instead of 1-handed. Because, well, if you put it in 1-handed, then you're going to have to sacrifice one of those swords for a shield or something like that, and you'll be less effective. So yeah, that is my tip. With this choice in race or species, I suppose, and weapon and equipment, and skills, most importantly, all of your enemies will have a very large problem to deal with. As will I, if I don't end the video saying April Fools. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.